Good morning, guys. What is up? There we go. Now you can see me. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the New Age Wall Street. Thank God it's Friday live stream, guys. It has been a fucking week, guys. What a freaking first week of June. What a freaking first 6 months of 2020. Man, you got to be emotionally and just mentally exhausted off of not just trading stuff, but what's going on in the world and everything. So, absolutely nuts, dude. Just I mean, it's it's crazy to turn on social media, and I know it's needed. I know we need change, and I know it's needed and whatnot. But it's just nuts to just like I said, it's mentally exhausting, and it shouldn't be an issue in the first place, and that's what I think is absolutely crazy. And I hope everyone's staying safe. Everyone, um, whether it's from rioters, protesters, or not protesters, the rioters. So the protesters are for the majority of what I'm seeing, are staying relatively peaceful. You got these hoodlums afterwards that want to just loot and riot and stuff. Not the protesters though. Um, what up, bro? Good morning. Um, and also from coronavirus, I hope everyone's staying safe. Like I said, just absolutely crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Just to let you know, real quick, guys, a couple announcement things. So right now, at like eight o'clock or 8:30, I'm gonna check right now. I have custody court for my son, and it's actually telephonically. So I'm gonna have to jump off real quick and call on there. If you guys want me to jump back on, and on the live afterwards, I could do that. Um, Holy shit! I'm looking at XSPA XBA. And if you guys want me to hop back on, just let me know. Good morning, Anthony ES. If you guys are watching, make sure you like, subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. Helps me out a lot. And I do this for free every Friday. So if you guys want to come hang out every Friday. We do this every Friday, live stream together. We could talk over tickers that you want, technical analysis. It's almost like being an honorary member of my room for the open on Friday. So if you have some tickers you want to go over right now, then let me know. We'll go ahead and jump right here into my screen. So right here, so obviously you can see me. Above right here, you can see this is actually my live chat in my room, so you could follow along what they're asking, what they're talking about, etc. And then over here to the this way here. So that's actually my live screen here that I'm trading off of, all my indicators and things like that. So if you have any questions on the way that goes, let me know. And I also have Flow Algo. Last week we tried to put like Flow Algo onto the same screen as the charts, and it's too small. It doesn't work. Um, so if you need something from Flow Algo, you want to see a certain ticker or something, let me know. I usually turn on the voice alerts, and you can hear them reading them off. So, but if you want to see a certain ticker or anything, then let me know. Um, but good morning, guys. I'm really super excited about everything, and just to go ahead and jump right in. Now, here is so you guys are looking at this screen. So just to let you know, like what I was doing all week, here, guys, a little bit. Um, so I played Tesla all week, dude, and the thing was is that it played by the rules, and it stayed within range, and it was kind of doing like what it did before. So before right here, it stayed in this range, and it kind of ascended a little bit. And I thought that's what it was doing right here, and it for it to break over 900 again. And it's probably doing the same thing. It'll reload and then go and break 900 and continue up then. Um, but then for it to push above 900 again. So I'm taking a new initiative, guys. I'm trying to trade a little bit smaller. Gonna go ahead and bring myself back a little bit and trade with my team. So we all work together and we're able to trade the same tickers. It makes no sense for me to trade Amazon, Tesla, things like that. Like if people in my room can't buy contracts of Amazon, Tesla, Shopify, things like that. So I'm gonna focus on being a little bit smaller on some smaller tickers here. That's why I actually had XFAL up here a little bit ago. I might play that just as equity. Um, but this was my what I did on Tesla this week. I held, and so it had this. So it dipped right here, right? Obviously, this or this was yesterday. It dipped right here to this 870, and then it kind of built the support at 880, and it stayed above there all day. Every time it touched it, it bounced off of it, and so I kept it, and I just sold premium against it to go ahead and make some money, keep me safe, and mitigate my loss a little bit. And then finally, when it broke 880 yesterday, it snapped, and I made four. I was already down, so I was down 15K on this trade overall because of the theta eating up at me. And then once it snapped right here, I sold it so that for that 15K loss and made 40,000 back, and ended with a $27,000 day yesterday on top of trading Amazon. So I was pretty jealous that some of my I was pretty jealous that some of my one of my members caught this upside here on this dip and rip at the open on Amazon. He caught it pretty much dead on perfect and got out towards the top. So I tried to get the bounce right here in this area. It didn't work, and then once I seen that that weakness come in, I'll go ahead and go to like a 5-minute chart. So I seen that weakness right here, about right here where it was just going sideways. I got in some puts right there, and then got in and out the rest of the day just working that trade, and then that turned out to be pretty nice. So just to let you guys know what I was doing this week of the way that I was trading, what I did, and then I had a nice trade on Nvidia yesterday. So this is kind of like the same thing that Tesla was doing. We had a nice run up over the weekend. So we had this run up over the weekend, and then it just based right here, right below the 350. It would get above 350, come back, and we had this support that it was just holding right here. And and it's still poised to make another move to break 350 and continue up to highs. But so yesterday, what I did is, if I come back a little bit closer, um, it started red right here. I missed this dip to the support. It came and broke the red to green right here, and then once it came back down and tested the support on the red to green, I got in right here and then held for like $6 or $7. So this was a nice, beautiful trade yesterday. Benitez, good morning. I gotta do my roll call here real quick. Andrew, good morning. Ashen, good morning. Santiago, good morning. Pedro, good morning. What's up, guys? Let's load it up. Let's kill it today. All right, and then so today, what we're looking at. So I was, if you guys are trying to get on the website right now, my website, the New Age Wall Street website, I'm overhauling the whole thing because we're changing the whole thing, and there's some back end things that the way that it's going to work that I'm changing as well. So if you guys are trying to get on it, it's it gives you like an error message right now. So just to let you know, but I was working on the website last night, and so while I was working, I saw that the SPY was breaking 313. Like right here is where it was breaking while I was working last night, and then I went to bed and I didn't see it come up to here. So but this is pretty nuts, the SPY being up on better than expected jobs numbers, which is nuts, right? So if you actually put it in perspective, so we went up on bad news, and then we go even higher on good news, which is, it's stupid, bro. Um, so the thing is that at this point, like, we're kind of getting into, like, if we go, let me pull this up. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. So this is the fear and greed index, and it basically just shows like how much buying and selling is going on. And then so you could see that a month ago, a year ago, that people were very fearful, like a lot of selling and things. Now we're getting up here into the really greedy part where everyone is just buying and not even with a bunch of disregard. It doesn't even necessarily matter. So put to call options here. So this is more buying than selling on the options. and then you have different indices and things like that that it actually measures as well. Uh, so overall, we're getting up there now where everyone is just buying. It doesn't even matter. We're gonna if we keep on staying up like this, we're gonna get to a point where the institutions and big money is buying back into their positions that they lost back in February, March time when everything went down, and which is I believe you could see it on the flow already. There's some pretty good big buying opportunities on there. Um, this market goofy, yeah, bro. Like, um, I don't even. I mean, I've been doing this long enough where it's like it doesn't matter what I freaking think, dude. Just play the freaking action. Um, the more you have like an opinion on it, the more that you get a bias, and you wind up getting screwed. Um, so right. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of a plan right now because of this extension. I want to see how we act at the open. We could, dip down pretty hard at the open if we do. I mean, we were up yesterday, right? So we were up yesterday at highs at 313, and then we finished. We finished pretty well. We didn't finish low, but we had a pretty nice pullback. So, which was about like $3 or $4. So I have a rule where I wait 10 minutes after the open to see which way the sentiment is going. I have a feeling it may take a little bit longer today for it to actually settle in, and then for us to go from there. So I'll wait my time, and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to build a smaller what do you call it? The watch list. So it's some less expensive stuff. So I have Roku here. Mother. If I could write it, bro. So this has been pulling back here off of this flag that it had, and then so we have this. I think we had talked about this a while back where I said that this is gonna pull back here because we have all this point of control of all this volume that was done in this area, and then it couldn't break that. So if I was to put like the volume profile, we would have a high volume node right here in this area, and it couldn't break that here on this resistance support, and then pulled away. So what you would want to see is for it to hold around 100. If it holds 100, for it to go and bounce. If not, then we're going to go ahead and grab some pretty good puts there. We have room to 85 or so for it to come down. So it's okay keeping that there. And then I was talking about XBOS. So one of the guys in the room was talking about this. It's like, what a freaking weird business model. This is like, I guess they do like spas in the freaking airport, and they're going up because the airports and the airlines are doing well. I'm just, I don't know, dude. But it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting, and I believe it's pretty low float. Let me see. So it's 14 million. So 14 million insider ownership, 1.83, or institutional ownership, 9.4. So it's a decent ticker. Like we could get some momentum if people start jumping on it, especially from the the naive new traders that are jumping in here and trying day trading. This is relatively cheap, so they can buy a decent amount. So they're going to want to get into it too. So if we get a pullback, we get a nice setup on XBAL. I'll probably play some equities on this on XBAL. Anyone in my chat have options or not options tickers you want to go over? G Money, good morning, bro. CIEN, LCN. Is this a restaurant company? There's some upgrades on it this morning, dude. So that's pretty good. So there's some upgrades on it. Um, but the way you know the way I like to play earnings. So like usually we have an over an exaggeration, right? So like we had this downplay yesterday, and looks like they may have missed earnings. But yeah, if we get some a good support here around like 53.94 or so, for it to bounce and continue up, that's good because if you look at this holistically, bro, it's been on a tear, dude, from $30 up to 54. So, I mean, it needed a pullback here, and oh, it beat expectations. Yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, it needed that dip right there. So if it so you would want it to hold a run right there around 53.77 or so, 53.54 or so. So that would be pretty good. So then so that those are those, and then I'm probably gonna be keeping an eye on the airlines today as well. So like I was looking at American Airlines. Someone was trying to holy shit, this thing is freaking nuts, bro. Um okay, one second. I have to where's my phone? Oh, there it is. I'm helping a friend out. They bought like some American Airlines just on a whim. Like she bought it at $9, dude, which is an awesome entry. Okay. Yeah, so like American Airlines doing absolute awesome. I believe this is Spirit Airlines, right? Save? Yeah, Spirit Airlines. So we'll look at these things here today. Um, if we get some good setups on them, I'll play these ones. Also BYND. So we have BYND here. Made this push up and then it came back down here. Like I had said earlier, like it doesn't like staying above this 140. So looking here to see if we can grab some puts here. A lot of the like higher beta names that I'm staying away from today. So like Tesla, Amazon, all of them are red. So we should see a pretty nice flush on them at the open. Beto, good morning, bro. Nice to have you, bro. We got the New Age Wall Street extended family in the house, bro. So awesome to have you guys. NFX, good morning. Yeah, but this is nuts here on the spy, guys. Where we're at right now, this is part of the whole airline thing too, as well is Dave Portney, bro. He's is it Portney or Portnoy? You know what I mean? I I don't know. I think I'm just not saying it with a Boston accent. That's where he's from, right? So, anyways, he's all about the airlines, and you have all these kids following what he's doing as well. So, um, Andrew, good morning. I don't know if I said good morning to you. Good kill there, James. On oh, you have Boeing. Yeah, Boeing, dude. Even though I don't like to day trade Boeing, like I really wanted to keep some, for like a long term hold, for it to get back up to highs. I really think that they were just dealt an unfortunate hand, bro. Like, they had the whole 737 fucking mishap right before coronavirus, so I mean, they got beat up. You know what I mean? But this 125 area. Richard, good morning, brother. Nice to see you on a Friday, bro. Um, so this 125 where it was holding, it's absolutely nice, and then it dipped, and I mean, we have a long way to go. Even right here, guys, if we dip off of this, pull back off of this 200, to go from 200 to 300, that's life changing money if you're able to go ahead and get some leaps or long term options on it. So, oh, it's easy. It's easy to just watch when you make a couple grand in one contract the day before. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. All right. Okay, so give me a minute, guys, just to get my stuff pulled up, and we're about 5 minutes from the open, all right? Yeah, that's one thing about Boeing is that they're pretty, they're not going to allow a monopoly from Airbus like that, especially with them, Airbus being a European company. They're not going to allow them to have a monopoly like that. So, and Boeing does a lot of other things too. So I mean, as a long term play, I really like it. To day trade it, it freaking sucks to day trade, dude. I hate day trading it. So if we get like a little handle off of this cup that's kind of going on right here, then absolutely, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some of this for my long term portfolio to go ahead and keep. In my chat, do you guys have any tickers you want to go over last second? So I have Spirit Airlines, Roku, BYND on one screen. You want to go over the spot? Well, you see what happened was they're like, "Oh man, people actually do have some people do have jobs." And they're like, "We must go up." And so it went up, bro. Kind of got a skeleton crew today. I wonder what Alberto's doing. He's I see him online, but if you guys are just watching for the first time, guys, make sure you leave me a comment, like, subscribe on my YouTube. I definitely appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Um, but let's go ahead and finish out this week strong, guys. Make sure you're using your stop loss, mitigate your risk. And always be taking profit, guys. Make sure you're paying yourself, all right? Should get a nice wash here on the SPY at the open. So I'm waiting my 10 minutes, guys. I gotta wait my 10 minutes, see our sentiment direction, and then we'll go from there. So this first 10 minutes won't be saying so much here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, is anyone else having problems with their DAS? Trump during a news conference at 10.
Calls. July 10th, 2020. 193 contracts.
All right, so we're getting a little dip and rip set up right here on American Airlines. If you guys see, this is my jam right here. It's kind of is everyone's charts moving like this, or is it just moving slow? And then there goes Roku for the fucking downside right there, bro. We fucking missed it, dude. Let's see if it bounces off 101, 100 right here. I don't even have my timer on. I don't think.
LMT. 465 calls. September 18th, 2020. 1. Gold. 24 calls. January 15th, 2021. 700.
There we go. So looking at Roku right here at the 100, guys. So this is what we wanted right here, was this 100 test. So this is going to tell you where the sentiment changes right here on Roku. So if it breaks this 100, we're going to go down further. If it bounces, I got still some time before I could actually take a trade, but I would love a bounce right here, and it's already bouncing at this point. So some other things as well, like BYND right here. So I don't know who's emailing me. Dude, my DAS is fucked, guys. Like, it can't connect or anything, dude. And I see other people having problems on Twitter. So I may have to just sit sidelines today. Like I said, I have court right now for my son in about 30 minutes. So I may just go over trades with you guys and explain what's going on. But I can't take anything. My DAS isn't working. And thank God I'm not in anything, dude. Thank God I didn't hold anything overnight and can't get out.
HLT.
So right here, guys, this is
July 17th,
I believe Roku's gonna give you a good chance right here for you to get in and then break 100. So we'll see if my freaking DAS could come up. DAS, DAS. Yeah, bro, it's not working today, guys. So I'll just chill and I am the professor today. Call me Professor X. I will go over whatever you want me to go over. Oh, really? Wow, dude. It's a conspiracy. Fucking spy up like it is and shit doesn't work all of a sudden. Is it? Wow, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And there's that bounce, dude. Oh my god, dude. Did we call this bounce here on Roku? So if we come back in tweet so first right here is the VWAP. So the VWAP is going to be 102.09. So if it rejects the VWAP like it just kind of did right here, this is going to be your load point right here for puts. For puts or to short. If it can't get over this VWAP right here, if not, your next opportunity is going to be up here towards um, the red to green line. Oh, that's the same setup that you had yesterday, Richard. That's your same setup you had yesterday, dude.
144 puts. July 17th, 2020. 729 contracts.
You see how, so right here, I'm reading this right here, the way it's rejecting 102 right here on Roku. I like this so far here for the puts, guys, right here at this 102. If it starts breaking 102, that's your stop. So it breaks over 102, this VWAP, you have to get out right away. But if it rejects it, right here, you get these puts, and then it comes further down.
June 19th, 2020. 714 contracts.
There you go. So you'd stop out right there. If you grab the puts already, that's a stop out already. And then you just let it go, and then you'll see how it reacts. If it gets to here, the red to green line, we'll see how it reacts there, and go from there.
TWTR. 35 calls.
I'm afraid to put an order in, dude, in DAS, bro.
547 contracts.
I like it right here too, Andrew. Yep, right here towards this upper resistance, and then It couldn't hold the red to green move. I agree, bro. It could get a little choppy though if you overstay. You know what I mean? So the other one I'm watching right here, guys, is BYND. So this is at the
July
red to
17th,
green,
2020.
red to green right here as well.
950 contracts.
There's my timer. Excuse me. So you see how BYND is rejecting off of this area right here. So this is where I would like to get puts to. 135. On the 1 minute, Richard. If you guys have any questions there on Twitter, or excuse me, on YouTube, let me know, guys. Don't be bashful. So here on BYND, guys, I'm watching this right here. So we have this down, and it's trying to check red to green right here. If it rejects,
27 puts.
I'll go ahead and get
June 12th,
some more right here.
2020. 977 contracts.
Sorry, I keep touching my nose. It was I had a huge bloody nose this morning. The air here in New Mexico is dry as shit, bro. Like, all right, Roku, the same thing right here at the red to green. That we'll see if it's able to cross. If not, then we'll go ahead and grab puts there too. Oh, I like this setup here, Andrew, on Amazon, dude. It's rejecting pretty good here, dude.
14 calls. June 5th, 2020. 490.
The thing is you'll have to keep a pretty good
June 19th, 2020.
wide stop on it.
511 contracts.
Netflix. I don't have room for Netflix. Oh yeah, Netflix bouncing up here pretty nice, dude. So here we go on BYND. So you guys see how that resistance worked right here on that red to green. So this is why I have that red to green line plotted on my chart. So, but we still have to break this whole dollar number. There we go, and see if we could come back and test these lows here.
UAL. 55 calls. June 19th, 2020. 625 contracts.
And Roku's actually gonna go green, guys. This bounce right here is money. Did you guys see how I found that support here on Roku?
BAC. 28 puts. June 12th, 2020. 500 contracts.
The SPY may wash right here, guys. If we can't get over these pre-market highs, we may get a pretty nice wash off of the SPY. We'll see if it breaks or if there it goes. It's higher now.
MGM. 25 calls. June 26, 2020. 721 contracts. UAL. 55 calls. June 19th, 2020. 915 contracts. TWTR.
Netflix is moving great. Yeah, dude.
June 5th, 2020.
Santiago was calling it out here.
Contracts.
See if it rejects the red to green line as well for 1433. So it gave it a little love tap. I'd be genuinely surprised if it breaks above and goes green. So BYND is holding a little bit too well right here at this 135, guys. I'm in here. I'm gonna probably just take this L. It's holding too well right here. And now it's starting to curl up. So and Roku here too. So this so it came green. It's not really liking that. We may grab some puts right here on Roku. The thing is that the market's going up and I'm trying to short. Can someone tell me what the price Tesla is at? Apple, dude. I should have pulled up Apple too. You guys like this having the two screens right here, or do you want me to, or is it okay if I put a third chart right here, guys? You guys on YouTube. 874. A flag on Amazon?
WMT.
Yeah, this is a flag right here, bro.
15 puts. July 2nd, 2020.
So, but it has to bounce off of this 2453 area, 2450. It has to bounce off of here. It can't just keep on making these lower.
Resi. 10 calls. September 18th, 2020. 500 contracts. GM 30 calls. June 19th, 2020. 2,650 contracts.
So right here in BYD, guys, this is trying to go green right here. I'm gonna see. Yep, there we go. We're gonna stop out here. If it breaks this 136.50, I'll stop out. There it goes. You know what? Don't even talk to me about Tesla, bro. Is it really? Richard said that Tesla's his most hated ticker ever, bro. Today it is. It's choppy, dude. The thing is that when it gets going, it fucking goes, dude. But it's been as of lately, it's changed the way that it's traded a lot. As of lately, it definitely likes to chop and then wear everyone out, and then it fucking makes a move. Here on Netflix, guys, so this came above green, and now it's testing the support. If it holds right here, then for the continuation up. Oh, cool! You got that. You got calls on it, Santiago. Cool, bro. Awesome, nice win. Hey, what's up? RC Helicopter Heaven. Dude, I wanna I've told my guys in the room that my goal is to buy an actual helicopter, like an actual helicopter. Um Everyone wants to flex with the fucking Lambo.
July
I'm gonna
17th,
roll up in a freaking
2020.
helicopter. The helicopter is sick. You can land it anywhere you want.
Oxy.
Like,
19 calls. June 12th, 2020. 1,384 contracts.
awesome, Santiago. Honestly, bro, like I would take it as a win, bro. Well, let's start building some momentum, and then we'll come back. That's a good way to end the week, dude. And end the week on a good green note like that, and then Monday we'll come back and we'll keep adding.
2 calls. June 19th, 2020. 1,207 NFLX. 415 puts. June 19th, 2020. 441
Swing Roku
contracts.
expirations next week. Calls or puts, Anthony? Gyrocopter? What's a gyrocopter, bro? I just think it would be sick because I live like so driving. It's about an hour to go to the town where my son lives, and dude, that would be fucking sick. I'd just go land the fucking helicopter on the soccer field to be able to pick him up from school, bro. And they're not like, I mean, it's a helicopter. You know what I mean? It costs. Yeah, I said yeah on the bull flag on Amazon. Why?
AAPL.
I said bull flag on Amazon. It has to hold here at
July
25.53.
17th, 2020. 572 contracts.
Oh, I thought you were talking crap. Calls? Yeah, dude. Roku. So I'm kind of upset. I waited that 10 minutes, but that bounce right here off of the 100 area that we were talking about on Roku, money, bro. I wish I would have had some orders just sitting there, but I mean, I was what, 10 cents off. Hell yeah, G. Dude, everyone's making money today. Good job, guys. Awesome, guys. Yeah, Robinhood was down this morning. Oh, what time is it? Let me see what time I gotta call the court, guys. Looks like we have some decent resistance here on the SPY at this 318.50, guys. So watch out for that wash if you're long. Oh, I forgot to pull up XSPA back up. Bookmap on Tesla? What? I think if you just at Pedro, bro.
SQ 110 calls. August 21st, 2020. 500 contracts.
Oh, it's at 8:30, so I got like 20 more minutes with you guys. There's that wash we were talking about on the SPY, guys.
HAL. 15 calls. June 12th, 2020. 509 contracts. HAL. 15 calls. June 12th, 2020. 505 contracts.
All right, so keeping an eye on XBAL right here. It's holding this 260.
GDX. 31 puts. June 12th, 2020. 1,600 FB. 205 puts. August 21st, 2020. 500 BHC. 20 calls. January 15th, 2021. 629 contracts.
So right here on XBAL, guys, I'm playing equity on this and not any options, but you see the support that it built in right here. So this 2060, 2059 area. So that's gonna be my area that I want it to hold. So that's where a little bit below here is gonna be my stop, probably this 2055, to give it some room to move. But I want this to curl up with this. You see these Keltner dots right here. So these Keltner dots, right? So these Keltner dots are showing the compression right here, and then you also have the MACD cross showing the bottom towards this area where it was a double bottom. So I really like this area for it to curl up, and we start coming up towards 3 again. So let's see if we could get that move here in a moment.
XOP. 61 calls. October 16, 2020. 533 contracts.
Netflix is making a pretty nice setup where it pulled back here to the red to green line, and there's also a fib line right there at the 414. So if it compresses sideways a little bit more here on Netflix, here to show you guys. So real quick while I'm waiting for Expo.
UAL.
So this is Netflix right here. This is a 3-minute chart, but let me get the 1 minute. So you see how, so this is my setup right here, guys. When you break the support, it comes back, it tests the actual support again. So we're getting this compression where we may get some oh, there goes Xbox. Go little fucker. And so then right here, this is so you want it to compress sideways, and for it to pull away and continue up further, it's gathering up those buyers right here to go ahead and finish this move. If it breaks right here below around this
June 12th, 2020.
213 55 or so, then you have to get out. So then your thesis is no longer valid. But my entry is freaking money right here on Xball, guys. I'm pretty pumped about this. I didn't get filled all the way on all my shares on Xball. I got 33,346.
FISV. 110 calls. September 18th, 2020. 1,322 contracts.
Dude, there are some orders lined up here at 275 on Xball. We're chopping away at this 275 on Xball, guys, so there we go.
KSS. 25 puts. July 17, 2020. 500 contracts.
At 290, I want 290 here on Xball, guys. Would be nice for it to go up around there again.
Calls. January 21st, 2022. 753 contracts. HPQ. 17 calls. July 17, 2020.
And I'm focusing on this Xball here, guys, so bear with me because these small caps are gotta focus a little bit more than the options. So here on Netflix, guys, it's holding this 414 area, so it needs to still hold right here. So if it starts breaking below this fib line around this area, then that your thesis is no longer valid. Then in that area, you have to get out. If it holds here and it continues to go up here in a little bit, then cool. Baba is probably a good one, bro.
KRE. 49 calls.
That
July
Tesla chart is
17,
ugly, bro.
2020. 9,100. GE. 7 calls. September 18th, 2020. 970 rig. 2 calls. July 17th, 2020. 676 GDX. 31 puts. June 12th, 2020. 1,400 GDX. 31 puts. June 12th, 2020. 822 contracts.
So you guys see what I was looking for here on Expo, and I got in. My average is 265 on Expo, so I'm doing pretty good here, up like 12 cents or so far. But we got to get over this 280 85 area. There's like a shit ton of people selling right here. It's probably like insiders and whatnot trying to unload their shares and stuff. Insiders and institutions taking profit for them.
August 21st, 2020. 500 BBVA. 5 calls. October 16th, 2020. 1,400 SQ 100 calls.
Oh, Square.
July 17th, 2020. 543 contracts.
Here goes Amazon, Richard. Yes, sir. I do like Square right here as well. So 88.40 right here was holding.
SDC.
We just got some flow
9
for
calls.
100 for
June
for
12th,
July.
2020.
I really like Square as a
3,413
holistically as a
contracts.
whole company, guys.
XLF. 27 calls. June 12th, 2020. 3,870 contracts. IWM. 142 puts. June 30th, 2020. 500 contracts.
Dude, I'm glad you did well, bro. We kind of all took a kick to the dick this week, bro. Our goal is to end on a green note, bro. End the week strong. So being patient here on this X-Ball, guys. So I see we have some big bids here holding it up at 271, 272. But that we have a wall of sellers at 280, 279. So I believe it's an algo that's bouncing it back and forth from those areas. So we'll have to see. But I do believe this goes up even more.
June 12th, 2020. 5,000 contracts.
Roku, did Roku finally take off, bro?
2,460 calls. June 26th, 2020.
Oh man, dude, there was the move I'm looking for on Roku.
GCI. 2 calls. June 19th, 2020. 595. ABA. 16 calls. June 19th, 2020. 500. BAC. 29 calls.
BYND too, so it just made a little pop and now it's coming back down.
550. XLE. 46 calls. June 12th, 2020. 1,800, F10 calls. January 15, 2021. 1,070 contracts. TZA. 23 calls. June 19, 2020. 1,600. DIS. 129 calls. June 19, 2020. 100. BN. 2 puts. December 18, 2020. 1,000 contracts. Win. 105 calls. June 12, 2020. 291 contracts.
So we got 78 million traded so far here on Xball, guys. So pretty. So we float rotated, was it 15? So for 3, 4, 5 times already. So this is pretty bullish still. There's still a lot of strength in here.
10 calls.
I have a stop placed
July
in here, so I
17,
feel pretty good already.
500 contracts. STLD.
Dude, don't go chasing Amazon, bro, because it'll just range in between these in between the support and resistance. It'll just range in there and chop you the fuck up, bro.
Calls. July 10, 2020.
100k Dow days? I don't know, dude. We're kind of stalling out right here, and we're running out of volume. So we'll see right now once Trump takes the mic here in a second.
EEM. 40 puts. June 12, 2020. 752 contracts.
Yeah. So I don't have the Tesla chart up, but I think it's gonna. So I think we see 850 first, bro, and then we may get a run next week up to 900 again. So
GDX. 37 calls. August 21st, 2020. 1,000 contracts.
so right now, guys, I got some BYND puts. What I'm basing this off of is the market to turn around and come a little bearish here, and for it to follow a little bit. And then also I have the XBA here, which I'm trying to get to break over 280, and those are my only 2 positions right now.
SQQQ. 9 puts. June 26, 2020. 700 contracts. CAT. 136 calls. June 19, 2020. 174 contracts.
What positions do you guys have so far right now? Anyone else? Anyone else in the
2020.
any trades right
500
now?
contracts.
Netflix making you sweat. Are you in calls or puts? Puts.
SDC. 9 calls. June 12th, 2020.
Dude, G has a freaking whole
1,029
portfolio out here,
contracts.
bro. He's managing a whole fund of energy fucking ETFs, bro. You guys ready for this push on Expo? Look at this trend right here, guys.
TXN. 129 puts. June 26, 2020.
There we go.
554 contracts. AAL. 30
Dude,
calls.
these orders being taken out on
June
Expo is
19,
freaking
2020.
dirty, bro. Like, if you guys are
1,000
watching this tape right now,
contracts.
oh, I didn't get it, dude.
Apps. 10 calls. September 18th, 2020. 500 contracts. SCHW. 45 calls. June 19th, 2020. 500 contracts. BX60 calls. September 18th, 2020. 600 contracts. MPC. 45 calls. July 17th, 2020. 500 apps. 10 calls. September 18th, 2020. 220 contracts.
Is there a little bit more drop here on BYND, guys? There we go.
UAL. 90 calls. January 15th, 2021. 600 break/B200 puts. January.
Oh, there's your puts there,
2020.
Pedro.
616 dish.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Puts. June 19th, 2020. 560 GDX. 37 calls. August 21st, 2020. 500 contracts. HTZ. 4 calls. June 12th, 2020. 1,000 contracts.
Sold half of XBAW here according to plan at 290, guys. If it pulls back, I'll add it back. If not, I'll let the rest ride right here. I want to test a 3 though, which would be awesome. But I already paid myself, so pretty nice. Yeah, spy wash here coming probably gotta be in the next 10 minutes or so.
Snap. 20 calls. June 12th, 2020. 1,000 contracts. Spy. 310 puts. June 15th, 2020. 750. Spy. 310 puts. June 15th, 2020. 2,580 contracts.
Roku, yeah, dude, that was a really good play, dude. So it came and tested green twice on that little like kind of double top right here towards the open, and uh, and then it came up again and it tested the red to green. I really think that we break 100 here within the next couple days, bro. So there you go, Pedro. You got 410 on deck here on Netflix. I just sold the rest of my Xbox, guys. Like, it's just moving slow, and I could see these offers here on the ask.
30 calls.
It's a shit ton, guys. Like, it here in the next few minutes, it may reverse, and it may just take off and blast through 3.
7 calls.
That's fine. I don't
June
care. Like,
19th,
I made some money on it.
600
I sold 4 contracts of my my BYND. I have one more. So if we break this fib line, I'll go ahead and sell that. And there's the wash and expo. Fucking beautiful. There we go. And then that'll be probably be most of my trading day, guys. So that's it.
Stay. 13
I kind of
calls.
want a little bit more revenge to have a 100% day on BYND, but that's fine.
TCOM. 33 calls. July 17th, 2020. 618 contracts.
It's holding this 134
TCOM.
really well on
33
BYND, so
calls. July 17th, 2020. 900 SDC. 9 calls. June 12th, 2020.
what do you mean what percent?
Down. 40
It's
calls.
it's kind of skewed, bro, because
2020.
I got in on that first on this first try. So let me show you my chart, and then I gotta call the court right now. So real quick,
F8 calls. July 2nd, 2020. 3
see they're
calls.
propping this fucker up here on Xball, guys. The thing is there's an algo here that's buying it back and forth on Xball, and it's just,
78
dude, this is why I don't like playing small caps anymore, is because it's stressful as shit to see those big ass orders on the level 2. But then, so right here on BYND, dude, I try to get in right here, and then I let it come down, and then it went against me, so I took $190 loss. $190 loss right there, and then once it broke red right here again, I got in, and then I just basically made my I made like most of it back, and I'll show you real quick. So I made 130 of it back, dude. So if you see right here, so I was down 190. I took that and then I got out, and so I'm down 60 on that one. I made 500 on Expo. So Decent little day, dude. Just to end the day in the week on a green note.
500
I'll take it, bro.
contracts.
But real quick, just as a recap, I really got to get going here within like 2 minutes, guys. You guys see here on Xball the like on the 1 minute where I took that position, right? So we had the support right here in this area that I was able to read with these Keltner dots. So the support where and then it had this double bottom where there it was in the same area as this pre-market low. So we had some support when some buyers here where they wanted to prop it up. Then right here you can see those buyers that are stepping in, and right now they're just walking this up here so far. But every 10 cent interval, so at 80 and then at 90, there's sellers that are sitting there. So like I said, I believe it's an algo because you could see the bids that are stacked up below it as well. I don't know if you'll do me the favor there, Pedro, and give me like a zoomed out book map that I could show if you don't mind, brother.
IWM.
But then
61
so
calls.
cool. Right here in this area where we opened up, this was
IWM.
XSpot XSPA.
61 calls.
So right here,
July
this in
17,
this area, right? So where we had the open, this was my target where it makes sense. So right here, you know that there's gonna be there's gonna be area of interest here where at the open where all this volume was done, and you had these spikes here in the open, right? So this was that 290, 288 area, and that's where I wanted to go ahead. I took half, and then I read it, and I was like, okay, I don't like this. I went ahead and took the rest out. And so and it's still on trend right here, guys. It's still on trend. I really think it's going to come in test $3, but
71
not
calls.
worth the mental capital. I'll take my money and run and go with that. So then I did BYND, like I said. Right here we had this week open, which we're looking forward for it to continue down. I got in here on the test of red to green, and then I got out, and then or excuse me, when it came in red to green right here, I got out, and then once it came in, it showed that I didn't want to stay green. I got out, I got back in, wrote it back down here to the break of 135 to 134. I took like 4 contracts around this area, the last one here, and then that's done as well. So yeah, perfect, dude. Thank you, Pedro.
IWM. 157 calls. July 17, 2020. 1084
So
contracts.
here's the picture of Xball right here, so you guys could visualize it. These are all those buyers that are sitting up, or excuse me, sellers that are sitting right here, and then these are the buyers sitting here. So all they're doing is walking it back and forth, and they're just playing that range. So and you can see right here where it's like down right here, up, down, and it just keeps on going. So they're playing that area back and forth. So I'm not gonna play that game. I'm not gonna waste that mental capital on a Friday, and they could go fuck themselves for all I care, to be honest. Um, Anyone have any questions? I really got to get going.
BP 30 calls. June 19, 2020.
Thank you,
944
dude.
contracts.
Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great weekend. All right, we'll be here for the Sunday stockcast. If you guys want to come hang out, 6 p.m. market time, and then we'll go from there. Okay. But you guys take it easy and make sure you're staying money biased. All right.